Right, hi guys. If you've managed to sit through that massively long intro, then welcome back to the van. You can probably tell I'm still furloughed, so I'm bored, so I've got plenty of time for editing. But yeah, so basically you figured it out. This week we are adding the solar. I've been putting this off for a while, but it needs doing. And I'm not doing it how I originally planned to do it, but I'll explain why when we get into it. So what I've bought is I've bought some Rhino roof bars, which I'm going to unbox now. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to attach that massive beast, that massive beast of a panel to these roof bars. So tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll know exactly what I'm going out to get and I'll be able to buy it. I'm one of these people that needs to see things. I can't just go online and unless I know what I'm getting, then it's fine. But yeah, then tomorrow morning I'll go out and I'll get some brackets, some angle brackets or something to fit the panel to these roof bars. Hopefully that works. And then I've also got a few other bits and pieces. I'm going to get all them out of the box now just to make sure they're all okay and ready to go and there's nothing else that I need. So the first thing I bought is another one of these blue things. It's a Victron mppt. I've gone for the 130, so basically I can add more solar if I want to at a later date. That's 300 watt panel, and with this I can go up to 400 and something. I'll figure it out. I'll read the instructions. Yeah, so basically you can go up to 440 watts of solar with that charge controller. If you wanted more, you'd need a bigger charge controller. Oh, for goodness sake. Then I've got some 4mm solar cable with these MC4 connectors already on the ends. I got my panel and this stuff from Photonic Universe. So everything else electrical, because I get asked this a lot, where did you get all your electrical components from? Most of it has come from 12 Volt Planet or Rain Automotive, except for the split charger, which come from Simply Split Charge. All of those guys are brilliant on the phone, so if you get stuck, because I didn't know what I was doing, I still don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah, they're really good on the phone, if you can get them on the phone, because COVID is sort of stuffing that up. Then I've got some red and black battery cable, 10mm, and they kindly, and I didn't ask them to do this, but they put a 40 amp fuse, an inline 40 amp fuse in the positive supply for me, so that's handy. And then I've got one of these cable entry glands on the roof, so the cables from the solar panel from the roof will come in through there and into the van, which means we're back to drilling holes in the van. If you're wondering where Emily is, she's sort of back at work, so she'll be sort of in and out this video. She's off furlough for now. We don't know how long that's going to last, but for now. And me, I'm currently still furloughed, so yeah, that's where she is. Right, and then to mount it to the roof, I'm going for these Rhino Delta bars. They go across the width of the van. So what I need to figure out now is how I'm going to fit the panel to these. So that's why I'm going to open it all up now, figure out what I need, then tomorrow morning I'll go and get it. So I'm going to crack open just the corner of the panel, see what I need to fit it all together, and then maybe read the instructions for the mppt, watch a couple of YouTube videos, because I've done no research whatsoever. Yeah, and then we will pick you up tomorrow.
Morning guys, welcome back to the next day. Never fear, I'm back. I don't leave you with Louise too long because yeah, no one wants that. But we've had to get up really early. She's just taking some measurements in a van. I've even had to get my breakfast on the go. It's ridiculous.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah, well we're going to be working all day.
Yeah, but I'm going to be on the roof. It's going to be 30 degrees.
Well, you'll be fine.
Right, let's go.
I haven't even had time to have my breakfast. I've got to have it in the car. Where are we going?
Wicks and Screwfix.
Oh, you're not in the shop.
Well, I'm not bothered.
It's on me.
I'm not surprised either.
Wow. Yeah, so we've got to go to Wickes and somewhere else to get some bits.
Yeah, because it's going to get extremely hot and I do not want to be up on that roof any longer than I have to be. So yeah, we've got to go early, I'm afraid.
So breakfast in the car it is. Woohoo! So we've been to Wickes, we've been to Tool Station, and now we're just at Screwfix. Louise is in the queue. Apart from Wickes, there's all click and collect, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. I hate having to do this stuff. I don't know why she needs me. I'll just sit in the car. It's just no point. Anyway, we'll see you back at the van. So we're back at the van now, ready to start work and install the solar power panel. Look at the state of the van. This is why she's not allowed in here. I don't know if you can see that. Just look. I'm banning her from the van. But yeah, so Louise is just up on the roof at the moment. We'll see what she's doing.
Hi. I just fitted one of these bars just to trial fit it, just to see what space I had and what I was working with. But apologies in advance for this vlog because Emily's on camera crew, so I don't even think I'm in the shot then.
Well, who knows?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bar back off, and now we've been out and got all the brackets, I'm going to try and fit it, do as much fitting on the ground as I can, so that all I've got to do when I get up here is just bolt it together basically. So yeah, and then I'll show you guys how these fit to the van. It's a piece of cake.
Yeah, so apologies for the videoing, but you know, we've all got to learn somewhere, haven't we? So good luck with that.
Yeah, so Emily's going to cut a cardboard template that we can mask and tape to the top just to protect it while I'm drilling holes in it. And I'm red-faced because it is hot. This nosy cow.
This is Joni.
Okay, so the video is going to be a bit bitty, just because it's so hot and I just want to get it done. I don't want to be out here again tomorrow, because tomorrow it's going to be like in excess of 32 or something, and that is hot. But I'll try and quickly show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and then once it's all up there it might make sense. So this is the front rhino bar, and what I've done is I've gone along and I've pre-drilled. I'm going to do 4 of these fixings, and the plan is to bolt this angle bracket to it, so with the L piece underneath, bolt that to that, and then the solar panel can bolt straight on onto this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit them, I'm going to get it all drilled, pre-drilled, fitted on as a test run, so I know they're all perfectly in line before I go up on the roof and try and fit it up on the roof, because if I'm trying to drill and everything up there, it's just going to be a nightmare. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get all of those fitted, fit them all, try and fit them all to the solar panel, get all that drilled, and then we'll go and fit the bars, and then the solar panel can come up afterwards. But yeah, it's warm. Okay, so this is the general idea. So the angle brackets are now fitted to the solar panel, and I'm going to leave them fitted to the solar panel and put it up there. And then all of these, it's all just been together. I've just took them out, but it's all pre-drilled and all in the right places. So when I get this up on top of there, which I haven't figured out how I'm going to do yet, up there, I should just be able to pop them 4 bolts back in and bolt it together. I just need to figure out now what I'm going to do with the rear pole, because unfortunately it doesn't sit on the end of the panel, it comes here somewhere, so it's just going to have two little brackets I think, but yeah, we'll see. As for camera crew, I don't know where camera crew's gone, so I had great visions for this video, getting the drone out, doing some aerial shots. I'm sure she'll be back.
So we're just putting some brackets on the other pole. What's it called?
Yep, that'll do.
Yeah, so, and just some screwing some bits in. And then we've got some of this black stuff. What's it called, Louise?
It's just some close self foam.
And Louise has pre-drilled some holes in, and we're just making little waterproof washers. That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, rather than just using sealant, which is going to be awkward on these little bolts when I'm up on the roof, I've just made these little seals that'll just stop the roof bars, because I've drilled holes in the roof bars, they're likely to fill up with water. So this is just for the rear of the panel to fix to, but you'll see what I mean once I get it all installed. And camera crew's back, which is a bonus.
No, this morning's just been spent drilling holes, moving it, drilling more holes, measuring it, drilling more holes, taking them off, drilling more holes. It's exciting stuff, honestly.
I need you now because we need to drill another hole.
Go, bye, bye, bye.
So I was up on the roof, it's about lunchtime, I'm just fitting the bars and I wanted to film for you guys how the bars attach. So I've got one left to do, so I will show you, but I'm going to need camera crew, and yet again, camera crew's buggered off. She'll be in here. What are you doing?
Oh, wait, I don't need you here.
Are you mental? Look at this nutter. It's 30 degrees.
Ad blaster. I don't need you here right now.
Come on then, blast them.
Go away, I've been blasting them.
Look what it's done to that.
That's not going to be a good look.
One.
Go away, Louise.
I need the camera crew.
Camera crew's busy.
Our subscribers would much rather see the roof bars going on, I reckon, than you doing a load of push-ups. Right? Press ups, sit ups. What are you doing anyway? Sit ups.
Hello.
Right, I'm going to go and do some real work. Okay, so back on the roof, and I'll show you how these the bars go on. They're a piece of cake, it's just a couple of bolts, that's it, it's real simple. Right, so in the fixing kit you'll get these parts, and it's just a case of you put this little rubber piece over your pre-existing lug on your van. So if you've got a Citroen Relay, Fiat Ducato, Peugeot Boxer, they're all going to have these lugs after 2006. Then that bit goes over there. Oh, don't piss me off, camera. So if I had a camera crew right now, look, there's camera crew, look at it, useless. Yeah, so it sits over the lug like that, and then you get the this metal bit that then clips under the lug as well, and then you just bolt it through there. And then you'll just tighten that up and that just holds, and then I'll show you how the bars fit in a minute. So I'll get these two on and then show you. Right, then in your kit you get a couple of these brackets, and they just, it's all pre-drilled, all bolts are there, that just slots over there, and you raise it up, line the holes up, bolt it on. Obviously these bits are the bits I've added for the solar panel to fit to, so they wouldn't normally be there. And that's it really, really easy. The reason I'm fixing it this way is because there's loads of different ways to do it, and I don't think there's a right or there's a wrong way. But I didn't. The thing is, I'm going to change it. I'm probably going to change it in about a year's time. I'm probably going to add more solar. I want to probably make my own roof rack out of Unistrut, and maybe if I need it, I'll have tilt-in panels. But we've never had solar before, so I don't know what our needs are. And also with us both currently being furloughed and whatnot, I don't want to go out and spend shitloads of money that I don't need to. So I'm going to do it this way for now, because this is completely changeable. So I think the roof bars, yes, I've pre-drilled the roof bars. They was about 80 quid, I think. So it's going to cost me 80 quid. Whereas if I'd started bonding stuff to the roof, if you know, those little white brackets, I'm not 100% sold on that anyway, because you're gluing plastic to basically the paintwork of the van. So it's going to depend on how good the paint job is. So yeah, I'm not completely sold on it. I'm sure it's fine, but I would have liked to have had screws with it, and then if I wanted to change it at a later date, I've then got to get all that off. So yeah, I'm going with this system for now with a 300 watt panel. We'll see how that goes. Then if we need more, I can add more, and if I want to do the whole tilt-in panel, pivot-in panel, then I can at a later date. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, get these 2 bars on, have some lunch, and then yeah, then we're ready to get the panel up.
So we've just had some lunch, and then Louise has decided to go up onto the roof again. I suppose that's where she needs to be. She's installing the solar, but you know. Oh. What are you doing, Louise?
Well, why is it the last, whenever you get to the last one, bolt, screw, whatever, it don't bloody line up?
I think that's just you.
No, I think it's all people in general.
You see, 2 roof bars are nearly ready. Have the solar on.
Nearly.
It's exciting, ain't it? This kind of stuff happens to Louise all of the time.
Yeah, it's always either sweating hot, or windy,
or raining. I believe that she was really bad in a past life, and then this is just like penance.
I thought you were going to say I was really bad at putting stuff together or building stuff. I was about to go.
No, she's good at that stuff, but yeah, I think she's just been really bad, and you know, now this life is what she's got to put up with for that badness.
Is that why I got jinxed with you?
I told you, you used all your luck with me.
No.
More flidding out on up there. Doesn't sound like it's going too well, actually. I'm just going to stay in the van. Let's stay out of the way.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, definitely. So we've put the solar panel on, which was quite difficult. But the best part about it is Louise is on the other side of where our ladder is. So she's been up here. I've given her some ladders.
Hang on a minute. How long have I been up here?
Look, you wanted to sunbathe on the top deck, so...
She went for ladders about half an hour ago. I've been sat here, dying. I've got white eye from the sun coming off the bloody top of the van.
Honestly, so I've given her ladders. Get down then.
Sod off, they're for you ladders. Pass me. Right, so the panel's on. These brackets are all fixed in place now. I've made some more of those little foam gaskets up just to stop any water getting in there. So now I just need to get down, and then I'll fix up the ones at the back, and then I guess we're ready to start connecting it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not been easy.
It's been easy for me. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a surprise.
You watch my window. Right, you may come down. So a lot of time is spent with Louise talking to herself.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to work out where to drill the hole through. So I just want to make sure that I come through in the right place.
A lot of talking to herself.
I'm talking to you.
I told you need to tell me if you're talking to me so that I take notice.
Either way, you don't take any notice.
This is true. Oh, you look tired.
I am tired.
So Louise is about to drill the hole for the cables to come through.
Yeah, I'm going to drill it from the inside to the outside because I just think I've got a better chance of getting in the right place, really. And Emily's going to go up top and shout me if it goes really, really wrong.
Wow. Yep, you're through.
Okay, so this is pretty much where we're at. The panel is all on and fitted, and I'll show you how I fitted it. We're going to feed the cables through the hole that I've drilled, and then we'll probably call it a day because it is now scorching. But yeah, so the panel's fitted to the front using the brackets. Obviously this is fitted to the van using the brackets that came with it. And then at the back there's that little angle bracket that I drilled and bolted through there, and that's holding that one on. So it looks alright. I mean, it's a bit tall. I'm probably going to get a bit of wind noise and a bit of I don't know, drag or something, but for now it'll do. So yeah, I'm just going to feed the cable through this hole. So I've drilled this hole from the inside out, filed it back. I've put a bit of hammerite around it, although it shouldn't get wet. I'd just rather have that, and then I'll need to sight this cable gland, but I'm going to need to use some mastic tape to build up the gaps. So I'm going to get that done tonight, and then yeah, we'll catch up with you again tomorrow. This other one's not going to bloody fit.
Drill a bigger hole? Thought you checked it.
Right, okay, take two. It turns out the hole I drilled wasn't big enough for both cables. I don't have a bigger drill bit, so I've had to drill another hole. So let's try this again. Alright, good morning. It's about day 3 of this Oxy solar install. It's about 6:30 in the morning and I want to get started because I don't know if I've mentioned, but it's hot. But the problem is Emily slept in the van, so she's probably... Let's see if we can wake her up, because obviously I need to be getting up on that roof. There it is. Morning.
Oh, God, why are you right there?
So there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for Emily to get up, and then all I've got to do is glue on the cable entry gland, and then I can connect it up, so it shouldn't be too bad, but I want to get it done sort of before like 9. Okay, right, so it's been a couple of hours. We're having a bit of a nightmare, so I'm almost ready to connect it up, but I had a slight issue when it came to fitting that bloody cable gland, so I'll try and show you what I mean. But look at that hash job. It is just a silicone mess, but I'm going to leave it as it is, and then I'll try and tidy it up afterwards. I mean, no one's going to see it, but yeah, an absolute van build nightmare I'm having. So right, this is the Victron mppt. I'm going to sight that in there somewhere. It looks really simple. Ignore this wiring mess, I am going to tidy that up in a minute. So it looks super simple. So battery positive, battery negative, and then the positive from the panels and the negative from the panels. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and connect it up, and I think I want to be connecting. I've put a bit of cardboard back over the panel so that's not generating any power. And then I think I need to connect the batteries to the charger first, which I'll do, and then I connect the panel to the charger afterwards. Then I'll take the piece of cardboard off. Yeah, and hopefully I won't die. We'll see, but it's always a worry when you're doing electrics. So disaster number God knows what of the day. I've just cut all my battery cables, everything to length, got all the connections on, ready to go. And then, like a muppet, I'd marked up my solar cable so that I know, look, nicely on there what one it is on the top of the roof. And I've just gone and completely cut that off, so now I've got no idea which one's which. Proper van build. This is, of all the things I've done in this van, this has been the worst. This has been the biggest van build nightmare that I've had since I started, and it's probably because I don't want to do it. So I think when you can't be bothered and don't want to do a job, that you're off on a bad foot anyway. So yeah, I'm now gonna have to go back up to my silicone mess, poke some wires around and see if I can figure out which one's bloody which. Right, okay, I am going to tidy this up. I just need to go out and get some more cable clips, and now that it's all in I can finally do something sensible with this. So that's it in. So basically you've got your positive from your battery, negative from your battery, negative from the panel, positive from the panel. So I've connected up to the Victron app, and many updates later, it's taken about 20 minutes of updates. You'll see I've got 0 watts of solar coming in, and it says that the charger is off. Now if you click on that, it tells you that that's because it's not receiving any solar power, and that is because I've got the bit of cardboard on there. So I'm going to go and take the bit of cardboard off, and then hopefully I'll blow up or this will work. Right, so we're now getting 201 watts of solar at 32 volts, 6 amps. It's put in, I don't know, something into the battery, and now the charger shows us on. So as far as I'm concerned, we're pretty much done.
So, Louise got so stressed out with installing the solar that she forgot to do an end to the video, so hence the reason why I'm doing it. Apparently I should feel sorry for her because of how stressful it's been, but I just don't. I'm sorry.
That's not nice. She's so horrible to me.
The hissy fits were unreal. I really wish you could have just seen them.
Well, if camera crew was here, they would have seen them, wouldn't they?
Camera crew was busy!
So it's all done, it's all working. It's been a day and a half since we fitted it, so yeah, it's charging up our batteries super quick. And now obviously because we've got full sun, but I think what we took out of the batteries from the day before was topped up and back in the batteries by about 8:30 the next day. So obviously when it's winter it's going to be completely different, but for us we've never had like free power before, so it's pretty cool, it's pretty exciting. I know I haven't given you too much tech spec about the panel, but that's just because I literally just bought a panel and then whichever Victron product went with it. So, but like I say, for us with our fridge running in this heat, it's been great so far, but it has only been 2 days. But we'll probably do a follow-up video eventually with how long our water lasts, our gas lasts, our electric system, how that's coping, but until we've been out living in it, we can't really comment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I know it was a really long video, but it was true to life. It took much longer than expected and was much more stressful than expected. I'm not 100% happy with how it looks, but like I said before, it's just temporary for us for now, so we'll have to live with it, won't we?
Yeah, but nothing in life is perfect anyway, is it? So I obviously am, but...
But yeah, as always guys, if you like the video and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It does help us out. Hit the thumbs up if you found it interesting. Yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, see you then.